Of YouTube, back again with the Davis family, and we are about to bring you a house tour.
After like a year of living here, it's fine.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll make a 1-year anniversary next month, but that's another vid. Let's get rolling. So this is my office. Obviously, F out from you because it's my livelihood.
So for those who don't know what that is.
Yeah. Epic reminder to always do epic things every single day. Got my world's medal. Second place. Shout out to Slay Gang. This is my office.
Yeah. And then this is like our guest bedroom. Wait, it's blurry. You're weird. So we have our guest bedroom.
This is where everybody sleeps.
Literally. You should like this video if you ever slept in this bed, because I'm sure we'd get like 50 likes just off that. You gotta start with number 1.
No, so
Who was the first people?
it was, I guess, Brooke. No, I mean Jenna and Harley.
Yeah.
And then Brooke, Morgan, Keegan, Ty, James, and then Andy, Tyler, and then James, Alex. I guess Faith took a nap here too, so she was here also. So, yeah.
Go on.
On to the next one.
We keys and a light. It's fine, they can see. And then when you walk in this way.
How about you show something?
No, I don't want to be
Bye.
in it. I like being behind the camera.
Well, that's stupid because this is a couple vlog.
We have a nice little kitchen table. We used to have an island here, so if you saw like when we first moved in, I'm not sure if anyone like saw any pictures that I posted, but the house came with an island. But then that was just too small for us. Then we got this little kitchen table. And then this is our calendar right here, which is like always full.
Always full. See, look at that. People are always here. Shout out Andy and Tyler.
And
So,
then we have a laundry room in there, which I'm not gonna open that because that's kind of pointless.
yeah.
This is all pretty self-explanatory. And then the pantry.
Who cooks here the most?
Me, of course.
Who cooks here the most?
Me.
Who cooks here the most?
Me.
Who cooks here the most? Me. What's your specialty in the kitchen?
Tacos.
Hey, we always got food too. We stay stocked. Cereal, beignet mix, oatmeal. We don't really eat these chips. These tortilla chips we do though. Pasta, onions to make people cry. Protein because I gotta get gains. Pictures of everybody. Look at my niece. Look at my niece. She's freaking beautiful.
And then look at this pillow. This was a gift. You all ready? So it's one of those pillows that you go like this, and then you bring it back.
Shout out Aunt Michelle. And this is the couch that we got for free.
Yeah.
Blessings.
Shout out to Sally's friends.
Yes.
And then we have lots of pictures from the wedding, the cruise, different things. Both of our families.
Understatement right there.
And then
This TV.
we have our 2 wedding albums.
I don't care about the wedding album.
I care about the wedding
This
album.
TV. This TV.
That Merlin still can't see from the couch because he's blind.
That shit probably my glasses on that. This TV.
Alright, come on. And this is our bedroom, and it took me like literally how long to pick out furniture?
Oh my gosh. 6 months.
Like yeah, like probably 6 months. And I always kept looking at like this one, but I just would never buy it. And I was like, oh, I don't know. And then we finally got it. We're still don't have lamps that match, but it's okay.
It's all good. It's all good. You already know. You already know what this bed is for. Sleeping. It's all for sleeping. Right?
Yep.
This bed is for nothing but
Sleeping.
yes. That's all we do in this bed is sleep. Lots of sleeping. Right, babe?
That's my side, but okay.
Yeah, I'm always sleeping on your side.
Come on, get up.
Yeah. Sleeping.
And then we have our closet, which is like stuff, not stuffed, but like it has a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Lots of shoes and
Yeah.
obviously clothes.
Lots of his shoes.
Wait, see. Cheer shoes, Supreme hats, more shoes.
And we used to have a baby
This TV.
So we used to have a baby TV in here, but then Merlin literally had to pull it up to the end of the bed to be able to look at it at night.
Yo,
And
I'm blind. Like,
and so then
what do
he
you
was
want
like-
to do? I'm blind.
He was like, we need to go buy a new TV. I can't see anything.
And like, I still don't get why we need it. And on top of that, it's like so loud.
Not only is it huge, but it's loud.
I don't know what happened. But, okay, so literally, so this is Merlin's side. That's my side.
Literally stuffed with t-shirts. More t-shirts. And then he has shorts stuffed in there. I've literally never met someone with so many t-shirts. Where are you? You should have left your shoes out the shower, stupid.
Sorry guys, I was showering.
With your clothes on?
Yeah.
This is our bathroom. It's pretty big. We've both gotten ready in here together multiple times. So,
Yeah. This mirror's huge.
literally obsessed with this shower curtain. And then my side, obviously, his side, and he has like 50 zillion face products.
Hey.
And he also just shaved his beard today, so tell him you don't like it, so he'll grow back. Oh, and then I posted this on my Instagram when we first got it about where I got this sign from, because I was like, man, I wonder if anyone can guess where we got this sign from. And everyone was like, yeah, Hobby Lobby, like Michael's, blah, blah, blah. But if you were actually paying attention from our wedding, where's the sign from, Merlin?
The runner.
The runner. So the idea, and so we turned it into a picture frame.
Cool.
Crafty.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess we'll have Rachel start with the story because it kind of starts like with the whole engagement. So we'll start from when we got engaged. So that's November 2017.
Yeah. So first, we really didn't know like our plan of where we were gonna live. Did we want an apartment or a house or like a condo? The goal was to always be in Slidell, and then if I got the job that I have, I would just commute to the city. And then with him working, doing like skills specialist, he pretty much like just commuted to Mandeville, Slidell, and like just like North Shore basically. So it wasn't really a big deal where we lived for him because he only had to go so far. I just didn't want to live like super far away or like in Mandeville and drive across the causeway. And then as we like got closer to like looking at more houses, I was still in Hattiesburg. So we would literally like, we weren't looking like physically, we were just looking online. So we really didn't know what like they looked like. We were just like, oh yeah, this is cute and it's cheap, so yeah.
Like Zillow.
Yeah. And then maybe in like May, we actually started driving around Slidell a lot because we knew I had that job and we knew that we were going to be in Slidell. So then we started driving around, like at nighttime we drive around neighborhoods all the time, like just randomly we started driving around neighborhoods, look up like for sale signs or like foreclosures, different things like that, because we really didn't know what to expect. And then I just kind of got into a like, I don't want to rent, because we started looking at apartments. We toured literally almost every apartment in Slidell probably.
Yeah, it was not okay.
And we saw how little you were getting, but like how much you were paying for that. And then I was like, I cannot like spend that money and just know that like I'm not gonna have a huge house, or not a huge house, but like a house, and I'm gonna be in this little like baby bedroom, with a baby bathroom, and it just wasn't for me.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with renting, like, so we're not saying that.
Yeah.
We're just saying renting wasn't for us, like,
Right.
for what we were paying. So we started looking in May. We were working with this lady named Amy LeBeau. She's awesome, by the way. So what the situation was is I was working for Skills Specialists, which is my small business for cheer, and when you have your own small business. I started that small business in 2017. You have to be a business for 2 years before they can use your income on paper for things. So, like the mortgage loan, like the house loan, or like auto loan, anything that I wanted to get as far as loan, they couldn't use it. So we ran into that issue of, well, are we going to get approved for enough? So they just used Rachel. We ended up getting approved for something, and so we started looking. So we literally looked at probably every house that was in the 120 to 145 range. Like, it was all 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. We looked at all of those. The problem was, y'all, is that the flood insurance
It's expensive.
It's like this weird algorithm. Like, for every, so like if it's in flood zone C, is C good or no? Like
A.
Like A.
Is
If it's in flood zone A, if the flood insurance is $100, for every like $5, it adds an extra $1,000 on top of the price of the house. So if a house was $120, but like the house had $200 worth of flood insurance, that like made the house $160 or $170. So we looked at probably 10 houses, 10, 11, 12 houses, and the realtor was like, Amy was like, you can't have that one, like it's out of your budget. So we literally reached the point where we're just like, don't even care, like not even buying houses. And mind you, this is September by this time.
No, it was not. Wait, hold on. You're skipping that.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, because you didn't tell the best part. First, Amy was amazing because she would literally take us at like 9 o'clock at night to go look at houses.
Yeah.
Because my schedule was crazy. I was just starting out. Like, I was working crazy hours. He was doing privates in the evening. So by the time I got home and he was done with privates, it was like 8:30. She would take him, she would take me. We'd go to houses at any hour, literally.
Yeah.
And then she was like, okay, well, y'all can only be basically in this area and y'all can't be in a flood zone to get what y'all are looking for.
Yeah, and all the houses that are in flood zone X or C, which you don't need flood insurance for those, like they were all like sold or pending sales, so we couldn't get any of them.
Yeah, literally, we would find one and he would go look at it, or we'd both go look at it, and then she'd be like, oh, it's under contract now. So it was like everything just was not working out.
Every time we tried to do something that we thought was working out, there was like always like a wall to it.
Yeah.
So
then it was almost August because of the house.
It was definitely August.
Well, this house came on my time hop like a week ago.
It was August.
So like the beginning of August, we were like, okay, we're done. Like, we went to an apartment, which the one off Old Trader Trail, and we got the papers and we were literally going to fill them out to like turn in the next day.
We filled them out.
We did?
Yeah, we filled them out.
Oh.
Started the application process for the apartment and everything, right? Turned it all in, and then
the next day,
literally the very next day, Amy texted me and she said, hey, like, upper line's back on the market, like y'all should go look at it. So I text Rachel, I'm like, hey, look, Amy said this house is back. She says we need to go look at it. So the next day we go look at it. It was around noon. We go look at the house, right? Love it. Look at the house. We leave the house. She texts us 30 minutes later. It was like, somebody put an offer in on the house. So if y'all want to try to get it, you got to put an offer in today.
Yeah.
So I'm like what you want to do? Like, so
because like, I don't know if he was saying that it was back on the market because it was on like Zillow and we had it favorited. We were planning to come look at it and it was under contract.
Yeah.
So once it's under contract, you technically can't come and look at the house anymore because
it's pending sale.
Yeah, it's pending sale. So when she texted him and was like, it's back on the market, he texted me and then she also texted me and basically they were like, okay, like you're going to look at it tomorrow. And mind you, like, my mind was set on, okay, I gave up, we're going to an apartment.
We looked at the house, it was like 12 noon, and then Amy texted us right after we left, probably maybe 30 minutes later. And she said somebody put a house offer in. So we were like, I looked at Ray, I was like, well, what do we want to do? Like, do we want to put an offer in? You know, like, do we want to just let it go and, you know, stay in the apartment? Like, so we just kind of had to figure out what we were gonna do. So, and then we like sat down and I was like, I think we should put an offer in. I think how much was it up for?
I don't remember the exact price, but we literally were like sitting in your room at your parents' house, and we were just like, what do we do?
Do we do it? Do we not do it? So, and the funny part about it is that we were sitting down with Amy talking about whether or not we wanted to put an offer in, and jokingly, I was like, well, what if I just know the owner? Jokingly, I say, hey, so who's the owner then? So she tells me the name of the people. Turns out I went to high school with the guy that owns the house. So I jump on Facebook, of course, add him on Facebook, and I'm like, yo, this house. So, and then it was just super ironic because like Rachel always says, she was like, it's super weird like how you know everybody, and then she's the one brought it up like, well, what if you know them? And I was like, well, let's see. And we turned out I didn't know him.
And like wasn't surprised at all.
So then
yeah, and then we put the offer in, and then it was what, like maybe like a day or so.
Yeah, it was maybe a day or so.
Because another thing that was super specific, besides we couldn't be in a flood zone, was that they had to pay our closing costs. So I mean, it's hard to find like owners that'll pay that for you. So it was just so many specific things that had to go in with this, and then plus the fact that like we were literally in August, so like we were getting married in September, and we didn't have a place to live, and then it just kind of all fell into place, and then the offer was accepted, and then they did all the inspections and everything, and then she's like, okay, well, your closing on your house is gonna be what, September 18th? And I was like,
it's 3 days before the wedding.
You know we get married on the 21st.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh.
Well, it's gonna be a busy week. I said, well, you don't say. So on top of all the added stress from the wedding, and then like she's at her new job, like trying to get acclimated with that, and then I
really wasn't like living anywhere at the time. I was like hopping between his house and my brother's house.
Yeah. Because
they were both in Slidell, so I didn't want to commute further.
Yeah, because her parents live in Ponchatoula.
So I literally was just like lived out of my car and just would hop wherever for the night.
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, well, like, all right, it's on this day, and I was like, cool, great.
So we closed on the house that Wednesday, then got married Friday, 3 days later. So that was it. It was crazy, y'all. So I think it just goes to like, just when you think it's not gonna work out, like literally.
Sorry, the camera died on us in the middle of him talking.
Yeah. So, like I said, God is faithful, and it's just a testament to His faithfulness and how good He is to us. Because, like I said, we didn't deserve this house, and now it's a good testimony for us to tell to like other people who go through this process and like just kind of give up on it, because it was probably one of the most frustrating things that we've ever done. But I'm glad we found a house, because this is a huge accomplishment for both of us, and we didn't think we were gonna have a house, so we thought we were just gonna be in an apartment or crashing at my parents' house. So thank God we didn't have to do that. Love y'all, but nah. So we hope y'all enjoy this video. We love y'all. Hope you love the channel. Subscribe, like, comment, follow us on social media. Brother Merle, Rach Davis with two H's, underscore Davis with two S's. Share this video. If y'all ever have anything that y'all need, reach out to us. We're definitely looking to help people if they go through the same things that we are. So we're here for y'all. Davis family out.